So here we've got some exercises to really strengthen our ankles and around the ankles, the calves, the anterior tibialis. And the first one we're just going to start off is walking on our heels, okay? And we can walk on the outsides of our heels and also the insides of our heels. And I'm just going to do that, and it's up to you how far you walk, but I'm going to go onto my insides here. You should feel different muscles working in your legs, here in the glutes. We're working all of these muscles here, okay? And Max is going to do this, but what's interesting with Max is he's had an injury on his left foot. So if we see Max doing this exercise, you can see that his left foot, he's not able to raise it as much, okay? And this is an area that, because of his previous injury here to this ankle, it's an area that he can work on. And so actually we can use different raisers, or we can use the wall as kind of like an aid just to make it a little bit easier. And what we're trying to do is pull that big toe up, all right? You can see there the difference in sides. So I would want Max to kind of focus a little bit more on that side, so he can actually go on to one foot and use the wall. All right, he can just work on one foot and pulling that up and back down. That's it. So that he really starts to get more movement into that foot and more strength. Excellent. Do you feel these muscles starting to work now? Mm-hmm. Yeah? And so the goal is that we can get a great range with that big toe all the way back, that we can hold this position for long periods of time. We can go to the outsides of our heels and the insides of our heels to work different muscles, and that we can walk around the room for a long time. That will help to really train this area of our body. Okay, it's very important for running, for many sports. Okay, so now we're going to look at the posterior chain, the back of the leg, all right, and especially around the ankle area, our Achilles and calf muscle. And we're just going to walk on our tiptoes. What is really important in this is, a lot of people when they do calf raises, they just kind of go straight up like this. What we want to do is look at going up and out, so we're almost rolling outwards. So we're really working on those supination mechanics here. And if I turn Max around here and just facing the camera, what I want to see is that that's it. That his heels are going up and almost rolling out. And he's still got the points of contact. Almost keep that's it. So we've still got that point of contact underneath the big toe and the fifth little toe, right? But we're rolling up, and that's really gonna, that whole extensor chain is gonna work, all right? And then what we're gonna do is just look to walk around like that and keeping that here. If you want, you can use the wall a little bit and just work up and down like this. But the key is to get that full range of extension, which you're going to feel. Okay? And then we're going to put it all together, and we can actually walk from heel to flat foot to tiptoe. Then on to the next one, heel, put the weight into it, flat foot, tiptoe. This is quite hard, heel, flat foot, tiptoe. Okay, next one. And if you walk around a lot like that, and this is something you don't have to do in the gym, you can do it in the office, you can do it when you're having a coffee in the morning or brushing your teeth, and we can really just walk around the house doing this exercise, and it's going to help you to develop a lot of strength in the lower limbs. Okay, so this is a variation of a calf raise, and we're really activating the extensor chain. It's quite a dynamic movement. Here I'm going to weight bear, and then I want to 1, 2, 3, and hold. I'm going to get Max to do it and talk you through it. Anything, you need anything soft really, foam roller, pillow, whatever you want. And I'm going to get Max to, first of all, just step forward a little bit there, Max. Just be a bit off the wall, foot back. And so we want all of our weight into this foot. We're loading this leg, okay? All right, and then what I want you to do is extend, drive the heel up, and bring this leg through. That's it, good. And then hold at the top. There, so we're working through here. Just going to get you to step back a little bit there, Max. That's it. All right, let's try that again. Good. We've got a nice extension through here. We're going to hold for a few seconds at the top. Okay, and then swap legs. Good, that was a little bit slower on that side, but maybe just getting used to the exercise. So let's make sure we weight bear in this leg and then drive through. Yes, excellent. Look at that. Really working those calves. Okay. Good. Right. Next one. Good to go?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one we're going to look at just working in a couple of different dimensions. So we're actually going to start here, side on, and we're going to move rotationally this way. And so what we're actually going to do, this would just be like a side step in rugby or any directional change. Got to be a little bit careful with this one, that we need to allow the foot to move a bit, okay? So as we load up, I'm going to look to push off this foot and then drive through. So I'm going to go here and I'm driving through. And what I've done is I've changed, I'm using these muscles for me to turn and then pause. Max, give it a go. That's it, so loading up through here and you're going to move to the side. Excellent, allow that foot to move a little bit so you can pivot a bit through the ball. That's good, and you see how his calf was loaded this direction and now it's moving this way. One more time. Yes, holding at the top, extension, all good.